Okay. Let's add that there. Okay, sound settings. Alright. What else has to be better if I fixed it? Do that there too. That is weird. How about now?
Alright, how's it going? What's going on today? So, today I'm going to be lubing some of these Kiwi switches here. Just got these in from the key company. So far they sound pretty good, but I'm going to lube them up, put them in this little hot swap board here, test them out. But they are meant for a 40% board that I'm going to be building there. Hi there, Langland. How's it going? How you doing? So yeah, got some desk keys films here. Gonna be filming these switches up and lubing them with some 3203. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Got some Crytox 104 for the springs as well. Gonna be doing a little bit of not bag lubing, but like Tupperware lubing with those. Just chilling. Yeah, same. Just hanging out. You're actually my first follower, so congrats on that. First follower on my first stream. Hopefully more. So let's see. Gonna get these together. Just gonna get to it then, aren't we? There we go. Let's see. Have you tried these out, Langlandia? Have you had a chance to play with the Kiwi switches? There. Still working on my finesse of opening them up. You have? Yeah, what do you think of them? You've done the tangies? I always stem swap. What'd you swap them with? Yeah, the housing is really smooth. 98 gram springs? Wow. You're working out those fingers, right? Linear Queen. Is that with the tangies there? You put the 98 gram spring on that? All your attention is carried in your fingers. Come on. Yeah, the only linears I've tried so far are blacks and the Kale Ancient Grays, which like those have a heavy spring in them too. But I have tangerines that I ordered from Elam KB, I think it is. So I'm still waiting on those to come in because I didn't get in on the ones from the Key Company. Just go to town, I guess. Yeah. You know what? You might be right. You're not wrong. There we go. Guess I'm just too careful. Can't be cautious in this field, right? Throwing caution to the wind. Let them know who wears the pants, right? How's my audio, by the way? Just make sure everything's coming through. If you can hear the music, you can hear me just fine. Perfect. So I've been playing with OBS Streamlabs for forever, trying to figure it all out. So I'm glad it's all working. Good. Let's see. So what kind of board do you have? So I've got pretty cheap boards right now. This one right here that you see, that's the key move. Just hot swappable. Yeah, I think I recorded myself like 20 different times just to make sure. Crown. Nice. My first group buy was a private group buy. I'm still waiting on it, though. It's for a gamepad. Hopefully I can build that on stream pretty soon, whenever that comes in. Before the end of the year, I think. But it's a little gamepad that has a joystick on it. So that'll be interesting. I also have a Keychron K4 with some Gateron Browns, which, that was my first mechanical keyboard. I don't know why I'm putting that in there. And I thought it sounded great. I was like, oh, this is amazing. This feels great. I love it. And then I realized that it wasn't that great. I mean, they're good, I'm gonna try and fix it up, but how long have I been in the hobby? For about 3 months now. So I pretty much started with, with having to work from home and everything. I was given, of course, the company keyboard, and I just did not want to have to put that on my desk. So I was looking out for something else. Got myself the Keychron K4, as opposed to that like low profile. I think I have it over here. It's like, there we go. That like low profile business office keyboard. Yeah. I was like, this is awful. I don't want to use that. Not at home. If it's on my company desk, then well, whatever. But I'm at home, so I want to use what I like. So I got the Keychron K4. And that was the start of it. Like, through Reddit and other Discords, finding out all the other stuff that you can have as far as mechanical keyboards, I had no clue. So it really opened up my world. That's for sure. And opened up my wallet, unfortunately. There we go. So the first board I actually ever built was KBD frosted acrylic. I got some Xylence in there with 78 grams. So like, kind of like you, where I lean on the heavier side of the springs. I really like those. The Xylence are really nice, really comfy. Yeah. But just trying other things out. I got a whole bunch of other switches on order that, with everything, it takes forever. But the Xylence I really like. And here I got some Gateron Blues that I've gel house modded, because the keyboard sounded horrible, of course. I'm not a huge fan of clickies, but it was the cheapest hot swap that I could find. And of course it came with blues, so I did a little jailhouse modding on it to try and reduce it. It is nice. I'm into tactile. I like a smooth linear, but I think I really like tactile switches. More so, just getting the feel of the press. But jailhouse modding, I think it sounds great. Still, clicky. There's a bit of a clickiness to it, but I don't know if it's worth the effort to do it again, because that was a lot of work. And I didn't film them, so I didn't put any film in there. Built some Psychos. I thought about it, but those are so cost prohibitive. Yeah, if you want to spend all the money and all the time, I'm sure. I did get the $4 billion a switch. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching Chewy build them the other day. Then put his keyboard together. They sound really good. I'm interested in how they feel, but I don't know if I'll ever order enough switches of all the parts to be able to get that. I did get the glorious pandas. I ordered some of those because I was just like, I gotta try it, you know, see if it really does compare to everything else. So I know with the whole controversy and everything, people kind of might have stayed away, but even with all the melons associated. What's that mean? Yeah, true. Nobody gives crap about buying. Oh yeah, I already bought them. I also got some Halo switches. Oh, melons and drama, of course. Yeah. I also got some Halo switches that I'm gonna be putting the stem in the. Come on. In the glorious pandas. So I figure that would probably make it a little bit better. And then I'll figure out what I want to do with the stems from the glorious pandas. Come on. Got a few ideas floating around in my head. But interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, I need to figure out all the settings here with the auto mod and everything. I allowed it to come through. Where am I? There we go. I don't know if I had it set too much, because like it said something for sexual references. I was like, there's nothing in there for that. Whatever. Takes a hot minute. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually. Get it all set up. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought about doing the all caps thing, but like there are times that like I've wanted to chat it in, type it in chat. So I was like, no, I'll leave that. I'll take that off. Yep. There it is again. I mean, it is a fruit. I understand it's other things, but come on. Gotta allow a little bit of innuendo. Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your work. always enjoy that, right? I love working. I just got off work. So. And I went literally nowhere. Alrighty. Yeah, I really hope these Kiwis end up being really good on the board. I've only heard good things, so. Whoop. So I do like a good tactile switch. Let's see. Thought about using one of those lube boards, but I think it'll be faster without it, without having to place everything in a spot. They look nice, but I think just grabbing them from a little Tupperware container will be easier. I really love the green on these. Like how it really shines through. It's nice. Might get some green LEDs to put with them. That was like the main reason I couldn't pass it up. Because I was like, I need green. I want green. Love the color. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just lube all of them. I was hoping to be able to build a board tomorrow, but shipping and everything has it backed up. I think FedEx said it was supposed to be here today, but it still says it's in China, so I don't know what's going on with that. So we'll see if it magically appears tomorrow. If not, I guess I'll have to wait to build the board. But it is just a 40%, so I don't know if I need to open up all these switches, but eventually I'll use them all, so might as well just lube them right away. Let's see. I gotta say, this little switch opener has been one of the most handy things I've ever got. I tried using 2 screwdrivers to open up switches, and it's such a pain. It's got little magnets too. Love it. From KBD fans. I think I've gotten most of my stuff from them. It's a good starter point for when you want to build a board. Really is hard knowing what to do when you first start out. Like, where do you find all the parts? What parts do you need? Can be kind of overwhelming. It's like when I just started in the hobby. I think it was like another 2 months before I actually had a build to be able to prepare. Just because it takes so long to get all the stuff. Not to mention group buys. Like those are forever. you first start out, you just got to deal with all the cheap keycaps and the plastic cases until you get something good eventually. There we go. Drop in there. Drop it like it's hot. Oh! Had a little stem that fell in there. There we go. We're almost done. Open them all up. Getting close to the end. Ha! The end. That's a joke. We all know it, right? There is no end. It's a lie. There we go. Anyway, hope my fingers don't cramp up before the end of this. All this pressing down and bending it backwards. There we go. Got it. How many do I have left here? So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 20. Alright, so 31 left. Almost there. Thinking tomorrow, if the board doesn't get here, the case, then I want to put these switches on. I think I'm going to take apart my Keychron K4, see if I can't lube up those switches. Because I mean, really, it compared to the other keyboards I have now, it sounds like straight up garbage. So scratchy. So I think I'll try taking that apart, doing a little modification, make it better. So that's the keyboard I use for work. Mostly because it has a number pad, because I do a lot of number typing. Otherwise, I would just use my board with the silence. Because I really love typing on that thing. We'll see. It would also require a bunch of desoldering, which can be a pain, but I ordered a new solder sucker that supposedly should help. 'Cause the one I have, like it's a big one. You know, it does a good job, but it doesn't really suck it up. Like it just, I need it to create a seal. So I got the what was it? The S022. Let me make sure. SS02, yeah, the Engineer SS02. So hopefully that does a better job of like creating a seal, actually getting all that solder out. There we go. Down to the final stretch. Half the time used up in taking apart the switches. There we go. Oh! Yep. That one's... Oh, thankfully. Held on to it. Last four. We're almost there. Okay. Finally got our last one. Oof. Okay. Gotta love that. I think I'll start off with the springs. Gonna do some lubing in the tub that they came in. Oh yeah, I got there. And 15. There we go. I think I'll do 15 at a time. With this. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Is that enough? Let's see, how do they look? I think that's good. Okay. We'll move on to stems. Let's move that out of the way. I don't need that. So I'm just going to use some 3203. Where'd it go? There it is. Whoops. Got it. Move up the sides and the back. There we go. Hey, Wingman Matt, how's it going? Your C sharp. There we go. How's that going? Working on your homework? Is it as fun as it sounds? It's going, it's not. I feel ya. Oh wait. I need to put on the switch film. So today I'm just lubing the switches and adding some gasket film to the key switches. So got these things to put in between the bottom and top housing, which, you know what, I think I will use this thing. So I don't seem to have enough places for everything. Not that way. So I'm planning on building the board tomorrow if it comes in. because it says it's supposed to be delivered today, but I'm still waiting on it. Haven't seen it come in yet. Don't know if it'll be here tomorrow or not. If not, I'll figure something else out, but I'll build it another day. But yeah, so today's just lubing up the switches, getting them ready, making sure that they're nice and smooth. That's right. You gotta prep. You gotta be ready. What kind of keyboard do you have there, Wingman? So I know when I started working from home, they gave me the Black Widow. Oh, nice. I thought about getting that one. Yeah, when I started working from home, they gave me this keyboard right here. A good old desk mat keyboard. It's just, you know, not even mechanical. It's just a dome keyboard. The dome, rubber, whatever. So instead I ended up buying myself another mechanical keyboard that was already pre-built, but somehow I ended up in this hobby because I wanted even more, something better. Razer's overpriced. I don't know, they kind of seem like they're in a good price range when it comes to mechanical keyboards. Considering they're not, they're not custom. Custom keyboards are insanely priced. They're really expensive. Like this right here, this is the first board that I built. It's got some really nice key switches in it, but it's just an acrylic case, and I think this cost me about $200, I think it was. So it's not cheap. Like it's stuff you build yourself, unfortunately, doesn't drop the price. But it feels really nice, and I'd probably say it might feel nicer than a Razer. Yeah. No, this hobby is extremely addictive. See, I started out with this one, which is pre-built, so it like already has the key switches soldered in and everything, and already put together, but it's like, I don't know if you can hear it. Let me turn it off first before it messes everything up. So that's like a stock pre-built Keychron, and this is like my own homemade. You can hear it or you can't hear it. You can. What about the second one? How'd that sound? So those are, that one was built with Xylent switches, is what they're called. So silent with a Z. Yeah, they're definitely a lot softer. And the spring in them is a bit heavier too. It's a really good feel. Here we go. But like to make them softer, it kind of has like a little padding on it. On the little stem. I don't know if, let me see if I can get this. You see that? There we go. That little part right there. On the silent one, the softer one, it kind of has like a little padding on it, which kind of makes the feeling a little mushy. It's not bad per se, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. But there's no other way to really get a softer, a silent sound to it. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna lube up the inside of the switch housing. Your aggressive clackies. That's another one that's like an acquired taste, I think. Because I know not everybody likes a good clicky clack. I like it. You know, it's to a certain extent. If it's like super loud, then it can grow tiresome. But the keyboard I have up here, like it came with some blue switches, so they're like clicky, but I've modified them so that they're still clicky, but there we go. But they're not as clicky. They're not as aggressive. You can ignore each other's clickety-clackities. That definitely comes in handy. Let's see. Put that in right. And then get some switch film here. Wait, which way is it? There it is. It's on the back side. Kind of confuses me. So you got like a little, I don't know if you can see this. It's a little gasket. Gonna put it in between the top and the bottom housing of the switch. Oh, come on, get in there straight. Got it. I'll just go ahead and lube up all the housings before I put on the switch film. There we go. Get around the base there. Circle it a few times. Really spread it out. I think I need another light. It's getting a little hard to see. There we go. Now I can see. They're the Kiwi tactile switches. The linear ones are the tangerines. So these are Kiwi tactiles. They just came in the other day. So getting them ready for a build that I want to do 40%. The tangerines, I have not tried them yet. I ordered them from Asia because I think they were already out on the Key Company whenever I wanted to get them. Not to mention the delays that have happened with that because of their shipping issues. Which, you know, it's not really their fault. I think it's a Shopify issue. But I think the ones that I ordered from Asia are probably going to get here before some people have gotten their ones for anybody who ordered in the US, which is going to be crazy. So what kind of switches have you used any other kind of switches there, Phlegaton? I don't know if you're like a tactile, a linear person, or if you're like Wingman Matt over here who loves his clickies, his aggressive clickies. Shipping issues are a big problem. Yeah, it seems like that. It's a regular thing, really. Regular complaint we see in the community. GMK Nord set. Nice. Yeah, I'm worried about some of the group buys that I've gotten on for the keycaps. But I think most of the worry is like during this time it's the summer, so like if they're in a hot truck they're gonna get a little deformed. So I think the group buys that I've gone in on, they're gonna get here at a later time, cooler time, hopefully. All right, Wingman. Good luck with your studying and your homework. You like the linear ones more? The blacks? Yeah, I'm a big fan of the blacks. You know, they're nice and simple. Simple linears. Leave some creams. What do you think of the creams? Like, I thought about getting them, but like, all the stuff I've heard about is like the scratchiness with it is, there's a lot of scratchiness with them. Don't know how they are after they've been lubed or broken in. Since I know most key switches don't need to be broken in, but I've heard that those really do. You just lubed them and did a quick test. Didn't even try them dry, did you? Like straight away, there's no point in trying out a switch that's dry. Always gotta add lube. Yeah, most of what I know from other key switches is just from my tester I got a while back on KVD. So like I got one of these. So like trying out the blacks, I really like the sound, but of course like this isn't on an actual keyboard, so it's not really going to give you the same sound. But at least like the feel will be the same generally. I don't like the sound they do when they are dry. Yeah, springs are so like no matter what keyboard you get, what key switch you get, I think you should always lube the springs because those can be really scratchy regardless. It's like even with clicky switches, always at least lube the spring. When you got in the hobby, you got totally berserk. Yeah, honestly, I did the same thing, like trying to order up everything, and like even now, like I've ordered so many things so that I have enough to build throughout a time span, but like I'm still waiting on it all, you know? So, first ordered the wrong plate, then the wrong PCB. Yeah, always make sure you got the right stuff. The right stuff. It can be really annoying if you don't. Of course, and all the shipping time, it takes forever. You know? Yeah, just put that over there. When'd you get into the hobby? I just started like a couple months ago. Using an ISO layout. I've thought about making an ISO board because, I mean, I don't get the localization of the layouts because you still got the same key sets, the same key caps, just that enter and the dash or the slash, whatever. So I thought about making an ISO board myself. So I take it you're in Germany then. Okay, I guess that makes sense. You gotta have the, what is it, the umlaut on top. So I understand it like pretty much makes a completely different letter. But of course, your eyes are always drawn to the main difference, which is the enter. A year ago. Yeah. Oh, come on, get off. What made you get into the hobby? If you don't mind me asking. Like, how did it all start? Ducky12 TKL, nice. Thought about getting a ducky. Mine was the Keychron with Gateron Browns. Gotta love it, right? Search for keycaps. Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Like I got the Keychron K4, was searching for some keycaps, and it always takes you to Reddit, right? That rabbit hole always ends up at Reddit somehow. Yeah, I think the first keycap set that I ended up buying because like I was cheap, you know, I don't know how much everything costs in the mechanical keyboard market. So I just got some Razer PBT shine through keycaps, which like they work really nice. Kinda really like how they look on it. So I got this. The whites there are, let me move that out of the way. That's that Razer white PBT keycaps. So they're nice, they're shine through, you know. But, like you said, could be worse. Yeah, I got a set of max keys that I'm going to be putting on the board. So hopefully they're nice. Thank you. Oh, your keycap set. The max keys look amazing, right? Oh, you're complimenting my keyboard. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Kind of like it. And the arrow keys are just rubber from Amazon. Kind of gives a little accent to it. Never mind. Really? Oh. Well, now I have something to look forward to. Now I have GMK Minimal ordered from the group buy and Cat Iron. I'm really looking forward to Cat Iron. I think that's really gonna look good. I really want to combine it with I don't know if you've seen it, the Skillet keyboard. They have it up on the Key Company, but no official date yet set for it. Yeah, cats look really good. I like the profile on cats. Yeah, I think it's on the coming soon, or the updates on the key company. Let me. It's like it's a skillet iron formed into a keyboard case. Like it looks really good. I love how the instructions for preparation, it's like actually telling you to grease it up and get it ready in the oven. It's hilarious. Which I think is just really maintenance for the material. But better get some bacon and eggs ready. Yes. But I figured that would be a really good combination for cat iron. I'm trying to hold back from going on any more group buys because it's just so... Unfortunately, it's expensive, you know? Can't have everything. Never heard of that page? I don't know, it looks like it's ANSI, which I know, unfortunately for you. I can't really tell from the pictures. There's not much information on it, like I think it's still in interest check at the moment. But that's my end game right there. A keyboard I can cook some bacon and eggs on. I don't remember if I saw it on Geek Hack or not. Let me see. No, I don't see it anywhere. Probably do a better job if I type it if I put down this brush here. Let me see if I can find it. The upcoming. I guess there's not really an interest check on GeekHack. I'm trying to remember where I saw it other than the key company, because I know I saw it somewhere else. But yeah, I think they're still waiting for the materials to make sure that they can actually put it together like that. They're also, I think they have the key company has a Discord channel, so like you could check it out there. They have a bit more information, maybe. This thing, like, everything's on Discord as well. Like, you're German. Nice. I lived in the Netherlands for a while. That was a long time ago, though. Almost 20 years ago now. I liked it. I mean, I was just a kid, so just kind of, it's where I lived at the time. No, I'm not. I'm American. But my stepdad is from the Netherlands. There's 15 of them. Speak. Wil je dat ik spreken? Het is niet... Mijn Nederlands is niet zo goed. Niet meer. Het is wel lang geleden dat ik Nederlands heb gesproken. Ja. Long time ago. Well, thank you. I know when I go visit family back in the Netherlands on my stepdad's side, like the Dutch just comes right back. But if I'm just here, I really have to think about what I'm saying. Great as Switch phones are, they're such a pain to put on sometimes. There we go. Still working on my speed with all this. Yeah, when you're surrounded by people, it just like comes more naturally. It's like it puts your mind in that space to speak that language. It's like otherwise you're like, oh, okay, what should I say? I don't know. Yeah, it's I watch some other streams and it's insane how fast they are. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, oh, where is it? Where'd it go? Yep, I messed it up. Fell off. There we go. Come on. Why is this? Oh, no? No, I didn't have, I had that on, right? think. Maybe I had the stem on backwards. I don't know. Yeah. It does get everywhere. Like, you really have to wash your hands and throw everything into the laundry afterwards. Got it. Especially if you're using like a higher lube. What is it? The 205 on my nose on my t-shirt. Just go to Joe's Crab Shack. Get yourself a bib. Oh wait, you don't. You're in Germany. You don't have Joe's Crab Shack. But yeah, get yourself a bib. I think that should do the trick, right? I'll try that. I am. It's sitting off to the side. I was waiting until I got to it. It's like, it's right here. You see it? Just sitting there, hanging out, chilling. Waiting its turn, you know. When the OCD kicks in. Sorry. That doesn't... There we go. There we go. Just for you, buddy. Try and get them all straight. There we go. Crisis averted. A Clippy? Nice. See, because I just got into the hobby about like 3 months ago, most of the cases that like everybody's talking about, all the group buys are over, the aftermarket is insane. Only cost you 300. Wow. But yeah, all the cases that everybody's talking about now is all the group buys that have already happened. So, gotta keep my eye out for all the new stuff that's coming out. But, you know, being careful with my wallet at the same time. It's a delicate balance, you know? Sophia 60%. Let's see, let's check that out. Come on. Trying to see if I want to actually spell it out or... Don't see it. Do you have a link for it? It's like where the interest check is. Oh, that is sleek. I love the blue. Let's see. going all over the place. That looks really nice. 1 keyless. Alright. Let's see, what's the price on this thing? How much will this set me back? Or is there not a price set? $325. There we go. That's actually not that bad. Thank you, I might check that out. So I definitely want something that looks really nice too. I have a what was it called? The MK67 from KBD Fans. I was able to order one on extras, so I'm still waiting on that one. I think it should get here in like October, November. There we go. It was a full kit. Not a full kit. Let me see. It's a 65%, I think. Let me see if I can find the link for it. You can't get it now though. But I think they also have a like $100 kit coming out pretty soon. That's going to be all polycarbonate or plastic, I think. Where is it? This one. Is that no? That's $300. Never mind. Where is it? They were supposed to have a cheaper one come out pretty soon. But for like only $100 a full kit, that's pretty nice. I don't know how limited it'll be. Yeah, we are pretty much catered to when it comes to keycap sets. When it comes to ANSI. Which I don't understand why. You know. You would think that the international layouts would be more ISO. So there would be more people wanting to do that. I guess the community isn't that huge in Europe. I guess. I mean, I didn't even know about the community until quite a few months ago. So like I didn't even know it was that big here in the US. So I was pretty surprised. Kind of flies under the radar for the most part. Of course, 2020 is a bad year to get into the hobby. So like there's no meetups happening, there's no KeyCon, so it's hard to really get to know other people in the hobby other than just chatting on Discords and in the streams and all that stuff. Yeah, we got KeyCon, but like it's gonna be virtual this year. Yeah, it's all gonna be Discord. So I don't know how that's gonna work. So I would have loved to have been able to go to KeyCon. I mean, at least like with it being on Discord, you can join too. You can be a part of it now. So there's a benefit there. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to book a flight, you don't need a hotel stay. Don't have to worry about luggage. Lugging around your keyboards and your key sets. You can just go on Discord on the chats and the video stuff and just show off all your stuff. You should definitely participate. So I'm definitely gonna try to. It's on the 20th, right? So 10 days from now. What is that? Is that a Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. So yeah, you're just gonna do all the timelines. You're gonna be up pretty late. I don't know which time zone they're going by. I haven't really taken a look at that. I guess it depends on where it was gonna be. I don't know if they're gonna go by that time zone or if they're gonna go by East Coast, Central Time, Pacific, who knows? Of course in Discord most stuff should be localized when it comes to the time, I would think. Like automatically. Gonna stay up anyways. There's 15. Come on. Let's see, how long was that? I'm probably at like an hour for 20 switches. You're in it. So an hour for 15. So long. Restart the timer. Let's see. Let's do 20 here. We'll see how my speed improves with time. I'm using 3203 Tribosis. I think that's right. Yeah. So like the lighter stuff. I do have some 205 grade 0. That I plan on using on the tangerines later, but when those finally come in. Just gotta wait on that. Are they nearly the same? Probably. I know the 205 is, it should be more viscous, right? Like it's a thicker lube to like really smooth out for linears. Like this lube is kind of, it's a bit thinner. Generally recommend that you use a thinner lube when it comes to tactiles, so you don't lose some of the tactility. At least that's what they say, you know. I'm still new at this, so I'm still trying to figure out like how everything feels to me, and what I think of it with each different kind of lube. But I'm kind of going by the rule of thumb here. Yeah, honestly, I don't even really know either. I'm no expert. I'm just somebody online. I like to pretend I'm an expert. I'm probably going to be lubing the same switch over and over because I'd like lose my place. Yeah, I'm going to be lubing the stems as well. I'm just doing the bottom housing, the springs, and the stems. So I'll leave the top housing alone for the most part. But I'm going to try and do it in the order of like lubing the housing, then I'll lube up the springs with some 105, some Crytox 105, some oil. The little feet. What do you mean by the little feet? Do you mean like, let me see if I can get it close up. Let's see. Do you mean... There we go. Do you mean that part? Or do you mean this part? Because I'm leaving that untouched. I think I got it figured out what you want, what you're asking. Yeah, I kind of, because I want to keep the tactile feel. If I lube those, then you kind of lose a bit of the tactility with it. I'm grabbing the wrong things here. Because then it just slides through it. The feet touching the metal thing? Yeah. Alrighty. Got it figured out. Yeah, I don't really want to lube those. Yeah. Give yourself a scare, thinking you messed something up. Nah, you're good. You did good. I think I'll probably be a little bit faster with these switches because I was still fumbling with everything earlier. Trying to get everything set up. Get it all figured out. There's so much you can do wrong in this expensive hobby. There really is. Like between the lubing, some switches, if you try to Frankenstein them, you can, like there's Zycos, like you can really mess those up if you like punch through, apparently. And then soldering, you could probably really fry your PCB. So like there's a lot of risk involved with a lot of money put into it. But so far I haven't really messed anything up, thankfully. Crossing my fingers. I did my first build. I kind of did a pretty shoddy work, because obviously I didn't really know what I was doing, just trying to figure it all out. And I put the stabilizers in backwards, like I put the wire in through the wrong side, and then I started soldering and realized after the fact that the stabilizers didn't move at all. I was like, no, and I had to desolder some of it. Nearly fried my PCB by soldering wrong cable connectors. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. The key really is to get a good solder sucker or a solder pump. One of the two. So you can always undo what you've done if you mess something up. Let's see, I think no, I already blew that one. Yeah. Are the blacks the only ones that you've lubed so far? Is the MX blacks? Okay. There's 20 for the bottom housing. Set that aside for now. Get myself some 20 springs. The only ones I build something with and lubed. Yeah. So far the only build I've done so is with the Xylants. Let me drop this in here. I'll grab that here in a second. Try and do that away from the mic. Yeah, it's either that or bag lubing, and I think I found that this works a lot better. There we go. Don't. I just found out about like doing that from another streamer the other day. So, but this is the other board that I built with Xylence. 78 grams. Feels really nice. Compared to the Gateron Browns. So loud and scratchy. Is that poly? I don't know. I honestly don't know. DZ60, yes. Yeah, really hard to figure out all the different holes to solder the switches in. Because like you put one just off, and you're going to be left with like some random space that's going to drive you crazy if you have OCD. It's a good board. Like it's pretty sturdy. Like it gets the job done. But the holes for the switches, it's like all over the place. So it's like you really got to make sure you have the key switch in the right spot before you start soldering. I think I spent a good 30 minutes just on the bottom row to make sure everything was spaced out properly for the size keycap that I wanted to put on it. Yeah, it's definitely for maximum layouts. You have plenty of options. Try not to have these springs bounce around all over the place. Catching them at the side here. There we go. Oh, am I missing a spring? Maybe I just counted wrong when I put them in there. Most likely just counted wrong. Come on, off. There we go. Got it. The filming is to support the housings. Because sometimes the key switches, the housings don't always really fit together properly. Ah, come on, get on there. What's in there? So it kind of reduces the wobble and reduces the rattle, yeah. There we go. Kind of makes it thockier, as they say. And these are the desk keys films. They are they're a lot more pliable, and they kind of squeeze, so they can fit into most key switch housings. So even if it's like a tight fit, it should be able to squeeze into it. Some of the other ones I've seen have like they're polycarbonate or just 3D printed. So like these are actually really nice. Yeah, if you're gonna be lubing switches and opening them up, while you're at it, might as well add some film. It really does improve things. I think there's a YouTuber, Kiwi, like he actually has a video where he compares the different key switch films that are out there. And if you're on desktop, like you can go to this website that he created with the different sound, so you can pick which one you actually think sounds better. So it was pretty handy. And he actually has it set up to where it's like in a blind test, so you don't know which one you're listening to, and then it switches up every time you refresh. So I definitely suggest taking a look at that, listening to it, and see which one you like best before you invest in like ordering hundreds of them. There's no stem there. Here we go. Just order hundreds and then see which one you like. I mean, you probably could, honestly. And if there's the ones that you don't like, you can always get them on, throw them out on the aftermarket, mech market. I'm sure somebody will pick them up for a reduced price. There's a lot of activity on mech market, Reddit. Especially when it comes to like the keycap sets. Yeah, I've never bought anything from Mech Market either, because I don't have that kind of money, unfortunately. But it's, you know, it's an option for people if they really desperately need something that's like not available anymore. They're really going for a certain look or aesthetic. Then it's an option. A pricey option, but an option nonetheless. As I move further into the hobby, I'll probably sell some of my older stuff. Just put it up there. Just gotta make sure it's like priced within the right market. So what, German ISO? I mean, it depends on the board. I'm sure somebody will take it, like, depending on the switches and the keycaps you have in there. I'm sure there's some people, like, even in the US that wouldn't mind using ISO. Even with the German accents. Maybe a German in the US. Who knows? Just throwing it out there. You never know. Never say never. Exactly. I don't know, I've seen some stuff on the mech market that's like, you can find it elsewhere, and like it's not that expensive, but people still put their stuff up there, and then other people buy it up. I see it all the time. Unless, you know, the people buying are trying to scam the person, I don't know. But things go quick on there. I know I've searched for some things on the mech market that I've wanted to buy. And like I'll see somebody that like posted it that morning and they already sold it. Whatever it was, if it was a PCB, a case. And it's already gone. There we go. Yeah, it's you gotta spend your money wisely. You gotta know what you're saving up for group buys that come in the future. Cause yeah, you can lose some money real quick in this hobby if you're not careful. But mech market's always worth a look. If not, like just for a good laugh to see like how much some of this stuff is selling for. Times are rough, indeed. Indeed. Yeah. You gotta feed the puppers. I don't think that they can live off of keycaps. Although they'll probably try to eat them. I know mine would. Them good boys. Yep. Alrighty. Into artisans. I have looked at artisans. I don't know yet. I haven't found one that like really strikes my fancy. I don't know. There's another streamer, Tiny. She makes her artisans on stream. They're pretty interesting. I like the look of them, but I don't know. I feel like it's something that's sticking out. Kind of a little bit of OCD about it. So it'd have to be something that looks really nice and really goes with like my interests. Yeah, it feels a little off. But people love them too. Like it definitely gives your keyboard a different look. Not knocking it or anything. Just depends on what the artisan is, what the theme, and how well it's done, of course. Maybe someday I'll get one. The Gengar, yes. I think that's like the only one that I've actually liked is the Gengar, Gengar Artisan. I haven't seen the Pikachu ones, but I've seen the Gengar ones. It looks really nice, really well done. It probably was. It probably was Pikachu. I just haven't seen it yet. There we go. An artisan from Drop? Which one did you order? If you can link it in the chat. Yeah, if I try artisans, I'll probably get into it, and that's another thing that I like throwing money at. It's gonna be a bad time for my wallet and bank account. You know? The Narnia one? Oh, wow. That does look really nice. Sold through. I'd probably get the dome one. Just like, cause it's cleaner. And went for the dome? Yeah. That's the one I'd probably go for too. It's just a cleaner look, right? I mean, the other one would match more with keycaps, but we'll see. If you're going for artisan, you want it to stand out more. Like that's the whole point of artisans, right? A little smoother, yeah. I mean, they both look really smooth. So, because it's that resin, right? You'll have to let me know how it is whenever you get it. That's what I'm wondering, like, are they actually typing on it? I do see that it's mostly on the escape key, so people aren't really typing on that all the time. But I think it really is just for looks and taking pictures and, you know, going for a photo-worthy keyboard. Okay, let's put the top housing on these. think I'm making good time compared to the first batch. Oh. Well, who needs gold when you can have artisans? Honestly, with the way they sell, they're definitely worth more than gold. It would seem like. So I think I'm looking at 45 minutes for 20 switches. We'll see. That is, if I'm just lubing, then it's 30 minutes, but adding the film here, there's the other one. There we go. Yeah, it took me half an hour for the bottom housing and the stem, so it's not bad. It's actually better than I thought I was doing. Get off. There we go. So I'll probably do like 20 more and then call it a night. Put the other ones away. So I think that'll put me at about half of the switches that I have, and then at 3 hour stream. So I think I'll do 20 more after this. Only improvements to be seen here. Yes. Can only go up from here. But yeah, I have 120 switches here, so I think I'll save the other ones for another day. Because I only really need like 50 for the keyboard that I want to make. So I don't have to worry about prepping more. I will test them out on this thing here before the end though. Yeah, I mean, they're really nice switches. They really are. I mean, I've got the switch tester over here, and they're a little less tactile than the Zelios, but it's like right in that sweet range. At least I think so. Did you get any of the glorious pandas? I don't know if I've asked you this at all. Yeah, definitely get the switch tester. It's given me a lot of like insight as to what kind of switch I might like, and if I like tactile or linear. It's definitely handy. Like, it doesn't give you a perfect feel because like it's not in an actual keyboard, and it's also, they're not lubed or anything. I haven't lubed any of the testers yet, which like I kind of want to do, but at the same time I think I might get a second one and lube that so I can tell the difference between lubed and unlubed. I don't know. All that's, you know, money again. So we'll see. Oh, the glorious pandas. Yeah, you didn't get in on those. I don't know if they're selling in Europe. But it's from the company Glorious, who does like gaming hardware. So keyboards and mice. But they made their own Switch, which they were trying to do like a Holy Panda type thing. And kind of, they ran afoul of the community with that, trying to call them Holy Pandas when they weren't considered holy because they don't have the Halo stem, the drop Halo stem. So they removed the holy part. So it's just Glorious Pandas. But I think they're still on sale. I don't know if they ship to your location, but I got quite a few of them. Still, it's gonna probably be until the end of the month, maybe beginning of October before they get here. So we'll see. But you can find some YouTube videos on them where people are trying them out. You know, they sent them out to a few people to give their reviews. There's a German modding webpage. So like a vendor over there that sells them, or okay. Water cooling supplies. Okay. Interesting. Well, I'd say see if you can get some of those Glorious Panda switches from them. Try them out. Like I said, I've heard good things, but of course that's not from me, so I'm not really giving my opinion on them. I really have to run through them whenever I get them. But people are saying they're not bad. They're pretty good. Okay. Now I can put the top housing. This is the easy part, right? Oh, Case King. Okay, I think I've actually was directed to that website at some point at the beginning for PC parts. So I actually started building my PC back in like April. So I was like looking for parts, and I think I ended up on Case King at some point. There we go. So I did that where like I got I messed up the film. Get back on there. Where I got a liquid cooling system. So I think I was looking for some liquid cooling stuff. Alrighty. Kind of like our for the US, yeah, Best Buy. Maybe, if that's an equivalent. Or Newegg, yeah. That would be a better equivalent. See, I would get stuff from Micro Center, but all their sales are always in person, and there's not one around me anywhere. So, oh well. It'd be really cool because the store's massive. Watch some like YouTube videos of people just walking through the store, and it looks insane. Uh-oh. I think I messed that one up. Come on. Yeah, I think I got the film like all crooked on there. Whenever I tried to put on the housing. Get back in there. Come on. It's like they have a mind of their own. The loop station I got from KBD fans as well. It's acrylic. There we go. Put that back in there. Yeah, I think I started the stream saying, I'm not going to use it. But it actually comes in real handy for organizing everything. I mean, I have my springs and my stems in this other little batch right here. But you can put them here for the stems and the springs over here. Really helps with organizing. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I thought about not using it, and then I ended up using it because it really does help. It helps a lot, actually. Especially with like putting them together, keeping everything in front of you without like fumbling with your fingers. Alright, where's my other top housings? There we go. Steffi! How's it going? What are you up to tonight? I'm just here lubing some switches, getting ready for a build. That I was hoping to be able to do tomorrow, but I don't think I will. Given shipping issues. But just got off work, saw you posted this. Thanks for stopping by, checking it out. It's just a chill stream today. I've got like, I think this is, I'm almost on switch 45, like lubing and filming, putting it together. So, and then I'll try to put the once I get the parts for the rest of the board, I'll put that together on stream as well. But that'll be another day, because I mean I've been at this for almost 2.5 hours. I was planning on doing it tomorrow, but the shipping, like it says that it was supposed to be here today, so I was kind of counting on that. But then, like, it still says that it's like in Memphis. So we'll see if it like gets here tomorrow. If not, then I'll probably do this again on Thursday, where I actually put it together. And it's gonna be a 40% build. You're on vacation next week? No. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if I have something else to build next week, and I can continue this another time that you'll be able to check in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hi, Christian. Thanks for the follow. 18, 19, 20. There we go. That should be the last batch that I want to do. I want to see those switches getting smashed onto some board. They're gonna get it. Trust me. They're gonna get it. Thanks, Reluki, for the follow. Thank you. Oh, definitely don't mind. Definitely share. That is if they're interested in watching, of course. There we go. I think I got them all pretty lubed up. Freshly lubed springs. Gotta love it. For a moment, I thought you had a tub of lime jelly sweets. You know, you might be mistaken, but you almost want to pop them in your mouth. They are that colorful, they look like candies. These are the, freshly lubed is my favorite, yes. These are the Kiwi switches. They're tactile. Really nice to type on, at least so far that I've tried them. So I'm lubing them up. Got my lube right here and the oil on the springs to really smooth things out, give it a nice feel. You know, you don't want to go in dry. So getting them ready for a board that I'm going to build pretty soon. Are they what makes the keys nice and clicky? I love the sound of the typing. Yes, these are what makes that sound, yes. So you have your linear switches, your tactile, and your clicky switches. So a clicky switch, of course, is something like this. So those are your clicky switches. And these are tactile, so it's like they have the same kind of feel, but they're not as loud. And then your linears, they have a lot less click to them, and they're smooth on the press, so you don't feel a bump. Get the rest of these out. So you like to annoy your coworkers. Yeah, you know what, if you got headphones in, That's their own fault, right? They gotta all put headphones in. Protect themselves. I'm surprised with how many people I know that actually really love clicky switches. It's like, I mean, I like clicky switches, but they're too much. They can be too loud sometimes. So like this board right here was built with blue clicky switches, but I modified it so that it reduced the click. Let me see. So it's not as loud anymore. Did a jailhouse mod, is what it's called. So I really like how it sounds and feels now. What's everybody up to in that Discord? What y'all doing tonight? Obsessively playing The Sims. Oh my gosh, I haven't played The Sims in forever. And like legit, I played The Sims, the first one, such a long time ago. Alright, Plegathon, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, you're in Germany, it's definitely getting really late. Thank you. Definitely tune in another time. Check it out. It's Will. Thanks for the follow. So have any of y'all checked out any mechanical keyboards before? Just want to see. Just in here hanging out. Yeah, I was watching her play Sims 4 and then I decided to download it. It's a very addictive game, that's for sure. I downloaded Sims 4 with one of the expansion packs, but I have not really picked it up in a good long while. It's a really good like casual game that you can really spend a good amount of hours on. Alright, so now I'm like lubing up the inside of the house, the key switch house. I think The Sims is casual. Sorry, are we die-hard Sims players here? It gets aggressive in those little towns and houses, doesn't it? No one will let me take their DNA sample. Well, that's rude of them. Got abducted by aliens, though. How was that? Was that an enjoyable experience? Apparently my sim loved it. Well, now you know. I gotta be gentle with the brush. You know, you can't just ram it in there. But I'm just lubing up the sides here, because you see it's, let me see if I can get this in focus for you. So you have like a side mount part right here that the key switches slide into. Let me see. So you see how it like fits in there? So you lube that part up and really makes it slide in a lot easier. Wow, ram it in there. I'm nice to my key switches. No, they appreciate the care. What fun is it if you cannot say? That's what she said. Oh my gosh, I've been blurry this whole time. There we go. That's my vision without glasses. Well, I'm glad I could share that experience with everybody else. Now they understand. You know, I really wanted to give everybody an experience. You show up to my streams, you're in for an experience. Educational in so many ways. Same, Will. Yeah, what's that like wearing glasses? There, Steffi. Hmm? Oh, thank you. They're so big. What's... Oh great. Am I gonna get embarrassed here now? Am I gonna have to mute you? What's about to happen here? What story do you like to tell people all the time? Remember, this is getting uploaded to YouTube later. Where we'll live for eternity. Oh, I know where this is going. Yeah. Good times, right? Good times. When I broke your thumb. Was it your thumb or was it your hand? Like, I remember it being your thumb, but of course, you know, it happened to you, so you remember better. It was in a pink cast for so long. You know, you come from my game controller. You're in danger. You're right, yeah. Yes, that I have not forgotten about that either. Have I said how much I'm sorry that I broke your thumb? Can you ever forgive me? No, never. Our sisterly bond will always be fractured. I think the only way to make it right is to let you break my thumb. So I think you just need to come over here to Florida and we'll take care of that, right? That'll square that away, right? I do forgive you, I guess. Was it 25 years ago? No, I think we were younger. I think it was even more than that. Of course, I have no concept of time for when I was a child. Will you really? Will you be around here? You know, close enough to actually visit? Whoopik, thanks for the follow. Winter Haven. I think. Where is Winter Haven? I don't remember if that's close by or not. I think it is. I could be wrong. You'll have to tell me on your fancy phones if that's close or not. Close to Orlando. Sounds familiar, but everything has winter in the name here in Florida, so I don't know. It's creepy how I see chat first on the stream, then on Twitch. Wait, what stream is that? Like, oh, like on the video and then in the chat. Yeah. I think I have them. I don't know if it's timed properly or if it's like. I think there's a bit of a delay. The chat's displayed on the video first? Oh, okay, that's weird. I'm gonna have to look at that later. I may have the delay set wrong. Oh well. It's about an hour away. So we're definitely visiting. That's close enough. You will definitely have to come and check out my place. Come say hi to the other person in my life. And yeah. No, I think it's fine. Happens to a couple of other friends too. Alrighty. I mean, the whole point is that people can see the chat, right? As long as it works. That's what really matters. Delay would be the other way around. See chat normally, then on video. Yeah. I think that's what I meant to have it do, but I must have messed it up. You will meet the other person. That's for sure. That's a foregone conclusion. Oh no, now it's stuck on the tweezers. There we go. How many switches have I done so far? Let's see. 1, 2. One, 22, 34. Okay, so I'm at like 55. Callum Shan, thanks for the follow. How's your night going? You can meet my other person, it'll be fun. Double date! Alright, I'm just getting these films on. I think I'll be close to a good point. I don't know if I want to keep going, because it is a lot of switches, and I'm not that fast. I like to take it nice and slow when I lube things up. Because I still have, like, a lot of switches to do. That's what she said. Yes. Okay. There's my trash for that one. Grab my other pack of Switch films. Hello, Whoopik. How's your night going? Oh, is this is a mutual? Are we just full of friends from the Discord now? It's great. I love it. Thank you for jumping in on this. Bit sleepy as it's almost 2 a.m. Where? 2 a.m.? Where are you? Are you in the UK? Dropped it. Sweden. Okay. I was trying to do the math quick in my head for that, the time zones. Sweden. Awesome. Glad you could tune in even this late. I'm waiting for the NFL to start. I forgot that that was a thing. I thought all sports were canceled. I don't know. I guess it would be Thursday night, right? I forget what day it is. I am waiting for college football. Who are you, who's playing tonight that you're going to be watching? Texas versus Chiefs? Alright. I don't know if that's going to, like, I don't know enough about the season or the off season to know if that's going to be a good game or not. I might throw it on. We'll see. Get back on there. These Switch films are so finicky, they always want to move around. Especially right when I'm trying to press down to lock everything in place. They just jump to another spot. Or twist around. There we go. Getting close to the end here. At least for as far as I'm willing to take it. It is such a long process. I couldn't imagine doing this and building the board at the same time. It's like some people are able to go faster. And like they do like, I think it's like 6-hour streams where they do everything like lubing the switches and then they solder the boards. Really long time. Does anybody in here use mechanical keyboards at the moment? Like what you got on your desk right now? It is pretty tedious work, but it's so worth it in the end. Like when you compare it to what they feel like beforehand to what they feel like after, like it's very different. That and the sound of them too. I have a free Alienware keyboard. I think we all do. Razer Chroma, nice. You getting that RGB, right? The Vortex Poker 3. Nice. Oh, does it really? I mean, this is a key move, the Shadow Fox. I modified it the other day. Put some foam in there. Jailhouse modded the blue switches. So. And lubed up the stabilizers, did a Band-Aid mod where you like you basically cut up a piece of Band-Aid, put it underneath the stabilizer, so underneath the bigger keys, so it doesn't clack against the PCB that hard. Because it sounded awful when I first started typing on it, but like after I modified it, it sounds so much better, and it feels better too. RGB makes Steffi better at games, of course. Which ones, she asks. The ones you haven't played, Steffi. Those ones. Once you've played them, they no longer count. You need a custom build? You know, I'll do commissions. If you get me the parts, I'll put it together for you. I'll do some modifications, make it sound really good. How do you find using the 60% keyboard? It's a learning curve in a way, because like you gotta set up the second layer of keys with the function key. So it's like you gotta remember what you set it up as. But it definitely saves you a lot of desk space. Because, you know, it's pretty much the same size there, just without the number pad, right? Let me see. Yeah. So they're really good. They just don't have the number key. I use that other keyboard for work because I do a lot of number typing. If I didn't have to worry about numbers, I would just use this all the time. Or my other one that I made. This with an acrylic case. Has Xylent key switches in them. So they're silent. Like you can... Silent. They're a lot softer when you compare them. So say... You can tell that one's a bit louder. But yeah, 60% it's an adjustment. But it's mostly like it's all you can find for the most part. 60%, 65% is pretty popular as well with the arrow keys. I miss the F keys and the arrow keys. I miss the arrow keys. The F keys, you can set that up for your number row with the function. So that's what I do. So I don't really miss those, but the arrow keys, especially with something like this, like you can set them up with these 4 keys, or you can set them up like with the shift being the up button, but it definitely is not the same feel. that's why I think a lot of people like the 65% where it has where it's kind of like this, where you cut off this part. Or no, you cut off this part and these replace this row right here. Yeah, number keys, it's pretty important, especially number pad. Because I really struggle typing the numbers on the top row, remembering where they are and everything. My muscle memory remembers them being like in a grid. So I try learning how to type with the number row up at the top, but it's slow going. But the build that I'm going to be making with these key switches, the Kiwi switches, is going to be a 40%. So it's even smaller. An ortholinear 40%. So like where the keys are all in one straight row, they're not staggered like this. They're all in a straight row and grid. Which will be interesting. I've never typed on one before. But 40% are so cute. Like, they look like fun to have on your desk. What do you get rid of with that? I'm trying to think. You keep the same keys for the alphas. It's just they're not staggered, so they're pushed over. The enter, shift, caps lock, like they're all the same size as the alphas. And then I think you lose the number row key. So it's literally just alphas and the modifiers. So the shift, enter, caps lock. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to type on, but I'm willing to give it a try, you know? Mostly because it looks fun. Get rid of the vowels. Those pesky vowels. They just get in the way. Nobody needs them. Really don't. The fact that I was able to read that, yeah, who needs vowels? Lol, yes, no more vowels. We're going vowelless in here, it seems. Down with the vowels. See, you can read this. You can read it. So you can read it. So many there are different combinations that could work with, you know? Okay, maybe we need some vowels. I don't know. We can't give up on them just yet. It was a little harder there, Steffi. Just a smidge. That's what she said. That is what she said. Steffi said it. That's what she said. Sorry, is that too easy? So scared I'm gonna drop these and lose them in the carpet. So small. Bad will. We all know you were thinking it too, Steffi. I gotta say, it's weird to call somebody else Steffi, because that's what a lot of people call me too. So it just feels weird. Alrighty, more switch film. Here we go. Get on there. All right. I've been called that for over 15 years. Let's see, how long have I been called? I was Steffi before. To be fair, you know, I'm pretty sure the other one, who is not here, was called Steffi before either one of us. I think I've been called Steffi for like almost 10 years. So you do have me beat. You do have me beat with that. Oh, she forsake that name. Oh yeah, she did. I forgot. Well, not that I forgot. I don't think about it. She did forsake it. We are the true Steffies. She goes by another these days. I will forever be Steffi. I was called that once, long ago. Ah. Trying to find the top housing in this thing is becoming a bit more complicated. The less I have in there. Uh-oh. There we go. The stem kind of got off center. All right, last 5. Then we'll be able to try them out, see how they sound. I'll do a little comparison of what they sound like before all this effort went into it. You be the judge. Tell me if it was worth it. Because, I mean, I spent a lot of time modifying the switches, so that they weren't as clicky. While at the same time, I could have just gotten a different switch. So I don't know if it was worth it. I mean, I tell myself it was worth it because they do sound and feel a lot better. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure like with these tweezers, I poked my middle finger 20 different times. So was it worth that? As I tell myself, yes. Yes, it was. Okay, last one. Boom! Make sure they're all latched in, then I can take them out. Come on, get out. There we go. Why were you... Okay. That one wasn't closed all the way. Still a little bit open, but not the worst. I can't wait to see the end result. You know what? Me too. Me too. This is 65 switches. And how long did that take me? I think I was like probably 2 hours. I think, because that's been a good amount of time. I don't know. It's been a good amount of time just taking them apart, because that like takes a good long while too. There we go. Break that up. Okay, put that away. I think I'll set these off to the side and worry about them later. Okay. Close everything up. You've been streaming 3 hours. Yes. I think it took me about 45 minutes to take them all apart. And then the rest of the time has been lubing and filming them. So I'm by no means fast. I am very slow compared to a lot of people, but this is only the 3rd time I've actually modified switches, so it's a work in progress. I'll get there. I'll get there a bit faster next time. Alright, so I'm gonna take some of these off. And I'll put the key switches in there because this is a hot swap. It's been a nice relaxed time. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. There. Right, Lukey? Did I say that right? I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Ray Lukey. Okay, I will remember that. No one can say it. I can say it now. Ray Lukey. At least I think that's right, unless I have some kind of weird accent. No one can say it on the first time, I'm sure. Oop, that one took the switch with it, which is fine because we're taking those out anyways. That one too. Oh my gosh, now they're all coming out. Alright, I don't need to take that one out. Here we go. Not even I say it right, but to be fair, I never say that. You never say what? The username or? So I'm sure you know them by first name, I'm assuming. Username. Yeah. Okay. And then where's my other puller? What did I do with it? Well, that's weird. Unless I dropped it somewhere. I don't think I did. Huh. Oh well, I think I can get it out this way. Yeah, come on, Callum Shan says it correctly. Why can't you? Out with the blue. Aperture, thanks for the follow. How's it going? You having a good night? Ray Lukey is your extended. She is my absolute favorite person ever. Oh, well, welcome to the family. I don't know if you should be happy about that, though. Okay, why can't I get this out? There we go. Because, yeah, our family's crazy. We have a good time, though. Very happy. Well, I'm happy. And what kind of switches we working with? So I'm pulling out right now the Gateron Blue switches, which are very clicky. But I just finished up lubing these tactile Kiwi switches. Really nice transparent green and black. Bear with me, this camera's new, so I'm just trying to figure it all out. There we go. You love clicky? God, so many clicky fans. So many. These were very clicky, because you can tell the difference of that's how they were when they originally came, and this is how they sound now. That's after I modified them. I want my keyboard sounding like 1920s typewriter. Oh, you definitely get that with these blues if you don't modify them like I did. They are very loud. Like, I like a little bit of click, like a bit of audible click, so you know you've pressed down on it, but sometimes they're too high pitched or they're too loud, so I like to reduce it a little bit. Like, I don't have to worry about any coworkers or anything, thankfully, since I work from home, but the sound does kind of reverberate. All right. Let's take a look here. If I can get this. Is this in right? Oh, wait, I know what it is. I've got, these are, let me see. I can get it. They have like a little, you see that right there? There's another pin, and there's no hole on the PCB for that. So I had to clip these, which I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do all of them. I'm just gonna do some so that we can test it out and see what they sound like. Let's see. The cool thing about mechanical keyboards, everyone has a type they like. Yes, and there's so many different combinations. It's incredible. Like, honestly, I never thought about it either until like just a couple months ago. I sort of got into this hobby, and there's a lot. There's a lot of options. All right, let me get a little clip thing. I'll be right back here in a second. There we go. That was quick. So what I'm going to do here is clip that little stem that I showed you earlier so that they can actually fit onto the PCB, since they didn't add any holes on it for me to be able to put it in there. Okay, let's see if that fits now. Is that not enough? Oh no, I bent the pen. That's what's wrong. Okay, let's try that again. Why is that not going in? How much further do I have to clip this? Oh, I see. It doesn't sit flush. That's why. Let me see if I can find another clipper. Here we go. This one might actually sit flush. And I can actually clip it down. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. That is much cleaner. Alrighty. Oh yeah, now it fits. Look at that. Look at that. Try not to have these little pieces fly everywhere. I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to be able to do that. Yeah, I'm trying to have them land on the desk, but I think they're bouncing off of it so hard that they're still landing wherever they want. So, like it even matters. There we go. Okay, so there's 4 of the modified ones. Let's see. I'll put 4 of them back together, the ones that I have not lubed yet, and we'll see what they all sound like. These springs always like to get stuck on each other. Gotta get that. Yes. Gotta get out the vacuum because there's so many plastic pieces, little things here or there that I'm gonna have to clean up, that's for sure. Here we go. Yeah, fell over. That's all right. Okay. Get one here. It's a lot easier to put together when you're not trying to keep the switch film from moving around. Little cat hairs. Two. Three and number 4. Okay, let me clip the legs off of these. Give a quick amputation. I don't know how loud that is on the mic. I had it right in front of the mic, I just realized. Hope I didn't ping anybody's eardrums with that. Alrighty. And now I'm just grabbing random keys, or random keycaps for this. Oh, quick amputation, yes. Real quick, no anesthesia. So I would do a full type test of like the full board, but I don't want to cut off all the little legs, because the board that I'm putting in doesn't require that, and I want to kind of keep the stability. So here, let's see what this sounds like. So that's the, those are the lubed and filmed ones, and then these are the stock. So, lubed, stock. Those sound a little different, right? What do y'all think? What do you think of the sound? Or if y'all can even hear a sound difference? Oh, that was weird. It sounds smooth, real smooth, wow. Yeah, it sounds really good. It's Kiwis! Thanks for the follow. You just missed all the lubing that I did. So I only lubed about 65 of them. You can hear the difference? Yeah, and it definitely has a smoother feel. Like, let me see if I can get that in real close. Yeah, it's a nice deep click. Yeah, it definitely sounds a lot better, and it feels a lot smoother too. So I'm happy with those results. And oh my gosh, that feels really good. I really like that. All right, it's definitely worth lubing, that's for sure. It's well worth the process. So that's one of the stock ones. I'll set that aside. So I'm glad you guys think it sounds better too. So I can't wait to put those in the Neo Mini, which is what I'll be building with these. And of course I'll have a bunch more switches left over for maybe another build in the future, which will be nice. So these were the modded ones. Put that with the rest of the batch. Yay, you did it! now complete it. I will. Trust me. I will complete it. But just not tonight. It's been a long night. A long process. About 3.5 hours in. So, at least that's long for me. Like I said before, I've seen people stream for like 6-7 hours doing this. So it can get kind of crazy. So, well, Alexa just set a 7-hour timer. So that should be fun. I don't know what. I should probably turn that off so I don't wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah, instead of putting those back in, let's see. Let's do a raid. See who we can. I don't know who all is online right now. Yeah, now listen to this one. It's like very scratchy. The other ones sound a lot better. That's premium, but this is my work keyboard. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's raid somebody. Anybody have anybody in mind? Is there anybody else you follow that we can jump in on? Yeah, I really like this keyboard too. I'm gonna probably, if the keyboard doesn't come in tomorrow, I'm probably gonna take this one apart on stream tomorrow and do some modifications, lube up the switches, and solder them back in. So yeah, I really like the white and the brown with the green. So okay, so we're gonna raid Alexitos. What is he building? Moon tower build. Alright guys, I hope y'all had a good night. Hope you enjoyed the nice relaxing lubing that we had tonight. And join me next time. I'm gonna try and be on again tomorrow. If not, it'll be Thursday again at 5 o'clock next week. Okay, y'all have a good night, guys. Thanks.
Do a little sound test between the two. I mean, they're both different caps and different switches, so I don't know how fair this is. Let me unplug both. I don't type random stuff in.